tension's high. Got that look of fire in your eye. On table 19, the battlefield set. A legendary clash you won't forget. Chalk on the hands, the final call. Standing proud, about to risk it all. This is throwdown billiards, hear the sound. Where legends are made and glory is found. We're living on the edge, pushing through the fight. It's a neon light. Throwdown billiards, home of mediocre pool and lousy commentary. Lights go down, the tension's high. Got that look of fire in your eye. On table 19, the battlefield set. A legendary clash you won't forget. Chalk on the hands, the final call. Standing proud, about to risk it all. This is throwdown billiards, hear the sound. Where legends are made and glory is found. We're living on the edge, pushing through the fight. It's a neon light. Throwdown billiards, home of mediocre pool and lousy commentary. the tension's high. Got that look of fire in your eye. On table 19, the battlefield set. A legendary clash you won't forget. Chalk on the hands, the final call. Standing proud, about to risk it all. This is Throwdown Billiards, hear the sound.
Okay, how's that? That should be a little bit better. For some reason, it switched my input as to what the yeah. So I'm having a problem with getting Facebook chat up and running.
Participate. Good afternoon, y'all.
So bear with me while I try and figure out what the hell's going on here.
That's what I said, Nick. Oh, and James, I'll message you later. I do have a case for you. No, remember I told you I thought I had a case that we weren't using for your cues? I found it. No, James didn't do bad. I think I still have your number. I'll text you later and we'll figure out how to get it to you.
Excuse me.
Okay. I don't have it with me. It's still at home because I wasn't sure when I was going to see you again. Let's see how these guys do today. They've clearly changed something else. Well, that's good. Hopefully he keeps some space between them. That's a huge match.
Bam, got it. Woo.
I can't tell from here, Nick.
What are you trying to tell from here?
If the 7 and 8 are wired.
No, looks like it's gonna. And if you go. If you can hit it from the bottom, possibly. Still looks like it's a bit off. But if you can hit it from down here this way, quite possibly make the ball. Oh, shit, I got Facebook working. You can chat from Facebook now.
Well, look at you go.
Now all I have to do is share it. Which I will get to eventually.
Eventually.
What I don't know is if I have to keep that open or not.
Oh well, it's hanging out over there. It ain't bothering nobody.
Okay, let's share. Are we still in the first game? We're still in the first game. I feel like I've gotten so much done. While I've gotten nothing done.
You having trouble with English today?
I am.
All right.
Careful, sir.
His English isn't Englishing today. That didn't go well.
Perfect shape. What do you mean?
Yeah. Nick predictions.
Perfect shape.
The world is hanging out of his mouth right now.
piece of paper, a piece of plastic, a toothpick, a knife. Never mind. I'm not going to say that one. That would just be rude.
Be nice.
Nope. I don't have to be nice anymore. As we get older, we quit having to worry about things that come out of our mouth. It just becomes okay to say whatever we want.
I never worried about it before I got old.
I know,
so.
but I have, because I have had to keep myself pretty well locked down for a lot. But as I get older, I don't have to worry about that anymore. I can just say whatever comes to my mind.
In fact, yesterday, I halfway released my inner Beth Dutton. It was fantastic. And funny all at the same time.
Oh, good. Glad you had fun with that.
Hello, Miss Tony.
Miss Strong.
I'm not sure which one of us just shocked your mom. You or me?
Probably me.
Oof. But he got a roll out of it. Sure you can, Judy. You've earned that right.
Oh, yeah, because you never speak your mind. Please. Most of these people just have to pray to God I'm not half as bad as you are.
Wow. You're just being mean now.
She's mean. Y'all think she...
I find that hard to believe.
Mm-hmm. somehow, some way, you think all this just happened with me, that it just came from nowhere. Well, what a shot.
Yeah, that wasn't very nice.
That was an awesome shot by Saeed right there.
It was.
That angle right there might be a little off.
Kind of early to make that determination, sir. Why is he? Well, that was interesting.
That was a good hit. It was a good hit. That was, I think it was a tougher way to go than the two rails.
I'm not sure I'd have thought about doing it that way, but yay for his creativity.
Got to shoot what you're comfortable with. And that's what he was comfortable with, and that's what he shot. So. Well, after that last shot, that looked like that wasn't a very, very good shot compared to his last safety shot. But that last safety shot's the kind of shot that could make an opponent go, oh God, it's going to be one of those days.
For real.
Well, you got to assume that Saeed comes into this match with a great deal of confidence.
Yeah, what is this? The best 2 out of 3?
No, this is the 4th time they've played.
Is it the 4th time?
Yes.
God.
And none of them have gone.
Talk about never give up, never surrender.
But things happen. I mean, just because it hasn't been the most favorable for him up to this point doesn't mean it can't be. Just means it hasn't been.
That's very true.
No, this trying to get this thing to somewhere where I want to make sure. Because how cool would this be if I could actually get this to where I don't have to have these up?
Mm-hmm.
That other little piece of thing I was working on could get put on that screen. That screen could get turned around and it could be used. If I don't have, because like this, honestly, it could sit over, it could sit pretty much anywhere.
True.
Because all that stuff, let's see.
You put it right there.
That would be the most important part of everything, so it could sit right there and be used. That I like to keep, but I could have that screen cleared.
Yep.
Although
And just turn it around in the...
All right, guys. Part of me wants to go ahead and shut that screen off and see if this all still runs.
Ooh.
It does not.
Oopsie.
Okay, except for now.
Hey, this is a work in progress, Nick, okay? What if you minimize it instead of close it?
Well, now I can minimize.
Nope.
No, I can't. It has to be.
Well, for Pete's sake.
What I want is I want my transparent back.
Oh. Well.
Okay, somebody type.
Somebody say something.
Nick, type something. Oh, fine. I'll do it myself.
Now it's itty bitty.
Yeah, well, that's easy to fix. Because that is just this. Close that. Click on that. We're okay.
Chat box keeps disappearing.
There. See, that's bigger.
That's better. Okay.
Is that big enough, or do we need the letters bigger on the chat?
Oh, rolling.
So bigger it is. That didn't actually make it any bigger there, did it?
It did a little bit.
Made it really bigger over there. All right. So there we go.
And now it is the elusive 9-ball in the corner pocket.
Oh, did I miss Rolling winning again?
No.
Why does it say
You just
1-1
did.
up there?
I don't know.
And now it says 2.
Were we sleeping?
Apparently we
Did
were.
we take a nap? Unbeknownst to us? Apparently we did. Well,
All right.
alrighty then. Well, if we're old, then what does that make you, sir?
Are you sure we saw it? I don't think I saw it.
One of those, how was the world before they made dirt?
Or what was it like running around with Jesus in the manger?
See, I don't even remember that. Wow. Apparently my brain's on vacation today. Don't say what you're thinking.
I
heard it.
I was
over
thinking
here.
I was thinking, I wonder what they have on the senior menu at Texas Roadhouse.
Who knows? I'm not old enough to look at that menu.
I kind of like the chat box being transparent better.
Well, good afternoon, JC.
What's happening, JC?
Oh my. Well, hopefully he keeps up the good work for you.
Go get it, OD.
Oh. That's what happens when you leave that on the table after you break. Well, good morning, Serge.
Good deal. Fingers crossed and hoping the best for Mr. Dominguez.
Me too.
Well, if they're supposed to start at 1, they're late. It's like 10 after.
No, there's nothing after this.
Nope, this is it. All right, that's got to get fixed. That's a little on the brutal side with. Although I can work on all this later, it's not. All right, bear with me, guys. Things are going to go dark for a minute and then come back with no chat. Okay.
Are you all better now?
We'll see. As soon as Mr. Sergio types something long, like copy and paste your first agree with me. So I want to see if it tracks over. I might be able to just turn off the timestamps. You know. So there's 20 of us here. Let's chat. Tell me what you guys think. I got a recommendation. Not going to give any names. Of some ways. Yes, that was very good. That was exactly what I was looking for. Thank you so very much. Okay, that's why his are lit up like that, because he's a member.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I had some recommendations that we try and give it a little WWE flair to the stream. Yeah. Some drama, some bad blood between the players, some shit talking, some interviews, and
Never mind.
while I'm not going to give any names, I'm not going to say anything. While I don't think it's necessarily a horrible idea in
Theory?
in large overarching theory, you know, I don't think it would hurt to do a pre and maybe a post match interview with the players. I don't know that trying to fabricate bad blood is, you know, hey, you guys come in and just like talk shit and act like you hate each other. That's not going to go well.
No. Can't, because of the jukebox.
The jukebox kills the mic up idea, because the minute somebody starts playing music, I have to shut the mics off out there. Unless I can find a way to
filter the music out,
filter it down so bad that I'm afraid you wouldn't be able to hear what they're saying anyway. I mean, I love the idea if we were in a sterile environment,
but we're not. And that gets videos banned, unfortunately.
and if I had anybody that knew more about the whole audio settings and workup, I may be able to do it with the microphones I've got, where they're only sensitive enough to pick up the player who's wearing it. I can find a way to make that work and make it all happen. I'd be all for miking up the players. And then telling them while they're out there to be as expressive as they want on their stuff, but no sharking.
Right.
You know, don't keep your mouth shut and quiet while your opponent's shooting type thing, but you can say whatever you want when your opponent's not down on a shot. and you can't speak to your opponent specifically. You know what I mean? Which I think would be fun because I don't know about y'all, but part of me would love to hear what Nick Yuko has to say to Jesus when he's talking. But if I know Nick, he would refuse to wear a microphone while he played anyway.
Probably.
I mean, I could be wrong. He may be fine with wearing a mic. Who knows? Pardon me for a minute, guys. And we're back. But yeah, so if I can find a way to make the mics not pick up the music if it goes on, which would take a lot of being in here and having somebody out there and turning on the freaking jukebox and making it work. The problem is if we gated it or did anything like that, it would still, even though it wouldn't go off on its own, the minute they started talking, the background music would be heard.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. The post-match interview thing, might be good. No, that is Mrs. Sargon. Mr. Sargon's probably at the snooker club playing.
The break.
Hmm?
I don't know why he doesn't grab the brake block.
I don't, unless balls are rolling at it. Ugh.
There was some chatter.
Yeah, there's some chatter about Josh and Steven, but that could all just be bullshit. Just chatter for chatter. Yes, Oscar is playing Martinez Hoop Cape. Who's he playing? Yes, Oscar's gambling.
I forget.
Yeah.
Thank you, JC. Yeah, that was kind of looking like they wanted us to book it.
Well, why didn't you take care of it then, slacker? Jeez.
I was a little busy yesterday.
Some people. Oh, I bet you there's more than 100K in side bets.
Do it right now.
Well, I was just going to get on to it. Fine. Now you want to do your job. Uh-oh. She's taking deep cleansing breaths. um, oh, we're going to swing. Swing, bada, bada.
Sergio.
All right, here we go. Even race to 10.
I mean, probably not. You've been on the receiving end of it a time or two.
So, how do we explain this? If it was declared frozen, yes, it's a foul. If it was not declared frozen, no, it's not a foul. The opponent must warn shooter that the ball is frozen. If it is not declared, it is not frozen.
Jesus. Sergio.
I don't know. Are you drinking?
Maybe you need to adjust the color on your TV.
Well, beer never sounds good, but hey, whatever. Nope. Nope. I don't drink often.
But when
Or
he
hardly
does,
One time over a year ago. That's like the whole one time at band camp thing. Come on, people.
nice shot.
I need Nick to come back and start typing. I need to find out if now that I switched over to this side, if it's still going to censor everything, every other thing he says.
In your defense, though, that is
It was pretty good. And I had a pretty decent reason for doing what I did that night, too.
yes, you did.
And everybody really seemed to have fun with it.
It was kind of funny, not gonna lie.
I'll make sure we don't have anybody over here trying to chat that's not.
Saw that come through.
No, I did not either. So minimize this to a tiny little thing over here, and then ask Miss Anita if she is still in the chat.
She's not. There's nobody on Facebook right now.
Sergio, go to Facebook and type in the chat
Got
there,
it.
please.
I'm already here.
Of course, there's always a chance too that she typed that at the exact same time that I shut that off and brought it back up.
It's doing it again. Well, we thought we had it fixed.
Oh,
Being pesky.
figure this out somehow, some way. See, at one point, the chat was up on the side of this page, and that's when it worked.
But now Facebook has done a who knows what, and it's gone.
Now, if I can bring the chat up in here, it might work again.
Oh, for crying out loud. Oh my goodness. And Roland ties it up again. Well, that worked.
That one worked. Okay, so what I have now learned is this one can come back over here. This is the one that doesn't get turned off from now on. Oh my god, it's so picky.
It doesn't want to.
All right, looks like Facebook chat is now working.
Finally.
So if you're on Facebook, you should be able to chat. Matthew, thanks for the like. There's Mr. Gill.
Well, hello there.
Four race to 13. So we haven't even raced to 9.
We do.
And there starts the frustration. Try typing on Facebook again because now it just went all goofy on me over there and I don't know what to think of that. It did some kind of weird boot.
It flashes.
No, it turned off the comment side again.
Yeah, that came through. Just took it a minute.
Yep. So Facebook is definitely slower. We're not having a problem with YouTube. Thank you, Mr. Gill. We're messing with the Facebook chat because it wasn't working, but now it's might be kind of sort of almost maybe a little bit working.
Could be, but who knows?
Mighty used to could. Oh. Thought we were watching Sergio there for a second, then the ball fell.
Oh. Well, you know.
Oh yeah, I have to order that towel. That's gonna be really nice. Hit a little hard. Nice shot. Oh, I figured you'd fallen back asleep. Well, now remember, according to Hugo, whoever got to 5 first won this set.
That's what he said.
You gotta go wee wee all the way home?
Yep.
Oh. That would be an awful long stream to last all the way home. I'm just saying. You gotta learn to look up every once in a while. Yeah, but usually his insight is like, well, whoever gets to 13 first is going to win this set. It's definitely flawless. You can't go wrong. I don't like that shot. I don't like moving that 2 ball off of that end rail. He was fortunate in the fact that Saeed didn't go for it, but moving that 2 ball off of this rail here allowed Saeed, if he had shot to make that ball and come across, now he's got a shot on the 2, where before he would have had to work way harder to try and get a shot on the 2. I think that was a bit of a mistake on Roland's part, bumping that 2 off that end rail. However, that is just my feeling, which could be totally wrong. That was a little bit rushed. Yeah, that yeah. I don't know why he didn't come here with the cue ball. Shoot, come back up. Welcome to the stream. Why? Not sure why he chose to shoot that 6 ball that way.
That's a good question.
I've had a lot of whys while you've been gone.
Oh,
Yes. Uh-oh. Holy crap. That was unfortunate for Mr. Roland.
I definitely would have went in the other pocket with that. We seem to have a lot of Ys around here anyway.
Well, there's another why.
That's gonna hurt.
I whys. Why? I don't know why he didn't shoot the 8 with a little bit of stun to come over and shoot the 9 in the side pocket. I but that is not what happened. And here we are with an even race to 8.
Well, you know. Oh, you're gonna have to stop that, sir.
Don't tell me what to do. You're not the boss of me.
You're also not the one that's been up for 13 hours already.
So far as you know.
You were sleeping at 1 o'clock this morning.
Actually, no, I wasn't. I was actually awake working on things.
At 1 o'clock this morning?
You know how I get when I start,
Yeah.
my mind gets
yeah,
going on something. I
yeah.
don't just.
I know.
I can get my mind on something sitting right here and forget where the hell I was for the last 2 days.
Usually Steven's the only one that's up with me at that ungodly hour.
Yeah, for 5 minutes.
No, because he hasn't gone to bed yet.
That's all he does is sleep. Yes, I know. You can call.
Yeah, where
You can call 7th grade a job if you'd like, but whatever.
where you take a nap on your lunch.
Going mute. Back in a minute. That was stupid. You're not talking to anybody. Why aren't you talking?
I didn't
You're
realize.
supposed to talk.
I didn't
You're
realize
supposed to
you
talk.
turned it off mute. Dang.
I'll be right back. I'm remuting you guys. That is Jim and his son or son-in-law. I'm still not sure which it is. That's the guy I was talking about that I put the tip on the queue for the other day. Way different than the guy you thought I was talking about. But anyway, the guy's a regular, comes in here during the day, during the week, has a membership, super nice guy. Yeah, it was pretty calm, cool, collected, mellow. I fixed my tropical jerk chicken fried rice, which was pretty good. I'll have to bring shares for everybody tomorrow.
No, not the firefighter guy.
Well, that was close, Saeed. You almost hit the 8-ball. No, that's... Hold on, I'll make people freaking flip out if I do that right now. No. Brian is over there.
You can't see him through the. No, there we go.
Yeah, you kind of can. And then you got Short and Sassy over there on 12. And then you've got Jim and his son-in-law there, or son, on 15. And there's Mr. I pulled a hamstring trying to get in the chair. It's a long climb up for him, I understand. Yes, they do normally play on 13 or 16, but he's last week and a half or so he's moved up to the front tables.
What do you mean back?
Jim actually sneaks over and gets to play some with Rick when I'm out doing table jobs or whatnot, and Rick's got nobody to play with on 19. It's because you don't come down here during the day on Sunday because it's the only day he has off.
Right.
Roland's got a great opportunity to go up by 2 games right here.
Oh, Stephen woke up. Good morning. We are collectively happy for you.
And he had a good night's sleep with visions of sugar plums dancing in his head. Ouch.
People is being very nice today.
Yeah, you can't blame that crap on the table. Those balls aren't getting spit out. These guys haven't hit a pocket in a couple shots.
I mean, as far as rules are concerned. Roland keeps hooking himself.
Again, you can blame it on the table or you can blame it on execution. It tends to be more about execution than it does evil table. Seeing as how the table is just an inanimate object that really has no.
It could be possessed. You don't know.
Well, I can say it's never tried to speak to me in the early throes of the morning when I'm hanging out, and so
Oh.
you got a good roll there.
And I try not to use the word execution.
What do you do here, folks? Then bank this ball. Leave the cue ball. Or you swing at it and sell out. I mean, that works too. I think that's the first 2 lead game of the. Pretty sure that's the first 2 game lead of the set.
I do believe you are correct.
It's the wrong shot the first time and the second time, sir. You have to majorly overcut this ball. And it's the wrong shot the third time as well. See, that's. Go on Facebook and just type something other than test. Type something like, fuck off Sergio or something like that. No.
Because it keeps refreshing itself.
Oh, I'm gonna try something else real. Maybe I'm not. Roland's confidence is going to begin to build a little bit, and Saeed could end up in trouble. This is something we saw him do the last time he played, and I was actually really impressed with how easily he switches to left-handed and actually controls the cue ball pretty well.
Being able to do that is very convenient.
Nope. Saeed needs to put a period on this game. He needs to get out from here badly.
Saeed or Roland?
Oh, I guess I missed who was shooting. Saeed. Saeed needs to win this game. I am pretty. I am pretty sure Roland gets to 8. If this goes 8-5, I have to say that this set favors Roland at that point.
Yeah.
Is a good.
That was all I could think of at the moment.
Yeah, no, hey, it works. Hit that ball with a little pace with stun and try and get to the bottom rail and up. Yeah. Saeed's in trouble. Saeed's in trouble.
He's kind of looking that way.
I don't know. I don't see drama. I just see Saeed not taking advantage of any mistakes and Rollen getting this to stay in it and being the benefactor of Saeed's inability to capitalize on mistakes. Because Rollen's making mistakes. And he's making mistakes at opportune times for Saeed, but Saeed's just not taking advantage of anything. And Saeed's making a lot of mistakes. So, got mistakes across the board, and Rollen's the one taking advantage of his opportunities. So, hence, we got Rollen with a 3-game lead. And I will say he's doing a much better job of staying down during this. He's staying down.
Yeah.
Well, he's got a little lift there. But he's not jumping like a freaking. Yep. I know with all the side bets and everything that's going on, I'm pretty confident in saying right now that anybody that bet on Saeed's probably
losing money today.
Losing their money today. But
it's not over till
it's not over. There's a long ways to go. But
hopefully not too long. I'll be sitting in here by myself.
should I laugh at him and go, "Oh, Do we have a little newfound respect for what this old man does every day?
Right?
Yeah, once it was downstairs and on wheels, that makes things really easy.
Now I'm the one that's gonna go make
Oh, yeah, I'm sure it's important. I'm hungry. Oh, never mind. Okay. She's probably not calling you to tell you she's hungry. Who's on mute? You're on mute? I'm not on mute. Steven, tell him we're not on mute. I know. I told you 3 times I wasn't on mute. But that's okay. So. It's possible. course it's already started. He's been playing with little balls his entire life. Because I have a dinner to go to in an hour. Do you need to go? And that is the story of the night. Ladies and gentlemen, I will state right now that this set is probably officially over. Nope, I'm not on drugs at all. What I am on is, after watching this for the last 2.5 hours, very confident in saying that Saeed is not on his game today, and Rollen. I've seen a lot of that. I agree, but it ain't happening here.
Well then.
I'm just saying. You can see where the tide flowed. Stephen, you're being hailed. Can't let him change your bet in the middle of a. But now here's my question. Does winning this set give Roland the confidence and the fire to come back next set for 1,000 apiece? Do we get 2,000 posted between these two? Because remember, Saeed is still up 1,000 if he loses this set.
Yeah. He's not demonstrating that kind of play right now.
Yeah, he hasn't been able to win 2 games in a row yet this entire set. Yeah, well, you know. Apparently his new moniker is working for him, so what are you gonna say? But this has also been pretty consistent the entire set too. When Roland misses, he gets a good roll. When Saeed misses, he sells out, gives ball in hand. Huh? He's
Nobody's home.
Oh, sorry. No rail, right? So it's ball nine because he kicked the 5, but I didn't see any.
what did
rail.
he say? Did he answer you when you asked him?
He said he's not sure really.
It's ball in hand. He
Okay.
did not hit a rail. I don't. I don't want to be ref. I want these guys to make their own calls, but that's why I asked what Saeed said first. If Saeed had said no, he hit it, then I would have, anyway.
Y'all argue it out for yourselves.
No, I won't do that. I will make a call, but I just wanted to make sure he asked Saeed first.
I think he's a little disenchanted at the moment.
No, you're right, Nick. He absolutely has not been shooting lights out, yet he's won the last 5 games in a row. 6 games in a row. 5 games in a row. He was down 5-4, so he's won the last 6 games in a row. And Art's 100% correct. Saeed's just kind of going through the motions. What's illegal?
He had the brake pad over the pocket to keep from rubbing his cue across the metal.
Yeah, but it's not illegal if your opponent doesn't say something. I would have to go back and look at the rule or the rules again for positive. I can't state what the rule is and whether or not it's a ball in hand foul or not right off the top of my head.
It's not something you usually see people do.
It's not, but I've seen it more than once. So I would have to go and look that up. I don't know right off the top of my head where it falls in the rule book. I will try and bring that answer back to you guys on Wednesday, though. Yeah, it's not something that happens often, but like I said, I forget if I saw it here. I think it was. I think I saw Brett doing it. I don't remember if it was on stream or if he was just on one of the other tables shooting, but I think, and it was a while back. I'm pretty sure Brett was doing that the exact same thing, and somebody had made a comment about it, but I don't remember. Like I said, I don't remember right off the top of my head how it falls in the rules. I'd have to look it up. but I do believe it would be, you know what? Now, the more that I think about it, it would be considered modifying the equipment. Um, yeah, because there is a modifying the equipment rule that doesn't allow you to modify the table, and that would be considered modifying the table. So
Technically speaking.
yeah, so I do believe it would be a foul, not a warrantable offense, an immediate, oh, that's ball in hand the minute they did it. But I'll find the rule number and the whole bit for you, because that's got to be where it would fall. Yeah, so that same rule is actually, I remember talking about it now. If you walk up to a table that you're shooting on and you like compress, like you're getting ready to shoot a ball down. Where's my, okay. Get ready to shoot a ball down the rail this way. And you walk up and squeeze that nipple in, like you're trying to compress it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
That's a foul.
Literally never seen anybody do that either.
Oh, I have. And that puts Rolling on the hill, folks.
Indeed.
Yeah, well,
Oops.
I saw Shane do that and still almost get what would have been considered a legal break if he had hit it right. Still hit the rack, still didn't get enough balls to the rail still. And it was a foul because you can't shoot like 5 rails and hit the rack on a break. So it was an illegal break, but he actually hit the 1 ball and almost got 4 balls to a rail after a miscue on a break like that. It was pretty funny. And then he sat there and
Now,
laughed.
He should bust that rack up and just give him ball in hand.
Well, he kind of did, but not well enough. And now Saeed's got a great chance to put him on 3. Warn him he's on 2. Bless you.
Goodness.
Wishful thinking, Yuko. It could. Going at it the wrong way. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. See, I didn't think about that. That is a smart way to look to is not just smash the rack, but if you can get the 1 ball away from or whatever object ball you're using to get it up away from the stack, it makes it a little harder to get said fouls. So good call, Mr. Hugo.
Ugh.
Saeed's just not having a good day.
He's not.
Actually, this is back-to-back not good days on stream. Because Brett handled him pretty
He did.
sportily last time too, so. Yeah, like I said, I think he's still feeling the ill effects of the concussion that Brett gave him the last time they played. That was a heck of a shot. He's gonna get screwed. Nope. Perfect. That's all right. I still say, in my opinion, this is one of those things that could make for some very interesting sets later on if Roland finally gets some confidence and feel good about being able to Oh, I didn't realize Modesto Snooker had a chat room as well, but yes, Johnny Utah is Brett. Speak of the devil, there he is. We got more than one response from Brett, more than just a wow early.
Ooh.
Perfect.
Right?
God, everybody looks at this like it's rough shape. Like, oh my God.
Well, and that's the end of that, folks.
Yep.
13-6.
That was a pretty handy drubbing today.
It was.
Oop. Roland's got to feel a little confidence boost from that. So that is the end of our set and the end of our stream for Sunday.
It is.
So we will be back Wednesday night with, I believe, Josh and Steven. I believe that's what we've got scheduled. But yeah, y'all have a great rest of your Sunday, and we will see you on Wednesday. Good night, Mom. Love you. I'll talk
Good
to
night,
you
everybody.
tomorrow.